Hey all, Alan here. Welcome to the Rainbow Kitchen. Today we're making a delicious chocolate cake to celebrate LGBT Pride Month, and then we're going to decorate to make it gay. Let's do this. You'll need flour, some sugar, some cocoa, some baking soda, salt, some vinegar, some vanilla, canola oil, and you will need 1 cup of water, so make sure to have a good cup measure out for that. And then for the frosting, we usually use a homemade frosting recipe for this, but it has a bit of a color. So just to make sure the food dye for the Pride colors doesn't get messed up by the natural color of that frosting, as well as to keep it simple for you guys at home, I just decided to use some store-bought frosting, and we'll mix the food dye in with that to make the Pride colors, to make the cake all nice and gay for you guys. Okay, so for step 1, we got 1 1/3 cups of the flour, a cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 3 tablespoons of cocoa, half a teaspoon of salt, and we're gonna take that and we're gonna mix it up in this 9-inch baking pan we got over here. And then once we do that, that will be step 1 and done. And Alright, we got our cake pan. Let's see. Get that. And then that will be 3. And just put the salt in there. Put our baking soda in there. Put our sugar in here. Flour. All right, let's get mixing. Oh, whoops. Okay, I swear I'm usually not this much of a mess in the kitchen. All right, I think that's just about right. And then, let's see. And then, once it looks like that, that's about what you're gonna want it to look like. All right, thank you, Mom, for being my camera assistant. I appreciate you, you're the best. All right, cut. Okay, for step 2, we got 1 teaspoon of vanilla, we got 6 tablespoons of canola oil, and we got 1 tablespoon of the vinegar. And we're gonna take those and we are going to put those in the holes that I have made in the mix. You're gonna wanna make 3 of them. As you can see, I have 3 right here. And you're going to take 1 ingredient and put each ingredient by itself into 1 hole. And you're going to want to make 1 bigger hole for the canola oil because 6 tablespoons is kind of a lot compared to the other stuff, obviously. And as you can see, I have the extra big hole for the canola oil to go into. And once we do that, we will then put 1 cup of water over the whole thing. And then we'll be ready to do the next part.
Yes.
All right, now we are getting ready to put the stuff in the thing. So I'm going to show you guys how to put each of the ingredients in the holes and all that. So if you can just come over here and we'll show them that. So we're going to start with our canola oil because that's the big boy. And then we're going to do 6 of that. And I like to do it right over the thing just to minimize the chance of mistakes. I'd say that's about 6. And then we're going to go ahead and do our 1 tablespoon of the vinegar. Not quite make that hole big enough, but it's okay. Mistakes happen. That is just life sometimes. It's not the end of the world. All right, 1 tablespoon of vinegar. The vanilla. How's this thing open? Ah, there we go. Duh. Oh my god, Alan. Yep, it's 1 teaspoon of that.
I'm sorry, it's a brand new one.
Mom!
Yeah.
Okay, we had a little bit of technical difficulty. Apparently this vanilla is new and nobody told me, so I was just trying to squeeze it out and nothing was coming out, and so we had to go take care of that and get the thing off. But now it's off, so you can finish this thing. Alright, wait 1 second. Oh my god. Let's see. And then that plus what I dropped in there is a teaspoon basically. So let me just put like a little bit more in there. That should be about right. And then that is how you do part 1. Alright, and we will go ahead and do this. This is the last thing. You gotta pour this over everything. And then we just gotta mix that up. Okay, so once we have, once you've put the water over it and mixed it in, all that good stuff, you're gonna want to lift it up, make sure there's not any patches of flour hiding somewhere, and this cake is good, so we're gonna go ahead and put it in the oven.
Okay, it's time to put it in the oven.
All right, cool. Put this bad boy in the oven. And then we will come back to that in about 35 minutes. And then we'll have a delicious homemade chocolate cake pancake. And then we can get down and start making it all gay with the frostings and all that good stuff. So yeah, all right, cut. All right, so our cake is finished baking. We have our chocolate cake pancake right there. It looks delicious, but it does not look gay, at least not yet. So that is what we got all this stuff over here for. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of this frosting from earlier. We're going to put it in each of these bowls right here. And then we are going to mix in the food dye according to what color we want. And as long as I don't mess this up, we'll have all the rainbow colors to make our delicious chocolate cake a delicious gay chocolate cake. So let's get to it. I'm almost done doing all of the gay frostings. We got red, green, blue, yellow, orange, and pink. And now we are just going to do the purple. And I'm going to show them how this looks when we do it. Sorry. Oh, crap. No, it's falling. Ugh. Ruined. All right, so I'm just showing you how I put the colors in the frosting and stir it. 2 blue and then 3 red. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 of the red and 2 of the blue. And then we're going to mix that around like this. And we just want to make sure to be thorough so we get a nice, even purple color. And I think that looks pretty good. All right, so we are almost done frosting our chocolate cake pancake. And it is looking really tasty. And let's see. And what I like to do is I like to start at the top and bottom and then work my way both up and down until I get to the center. As I find that helps me make a nice, even pride flag. We can stretch it. All right. Go on, green stripe. You can make it. Get it a little too heavy on that one side. But that's fine. All right.
Looks lovely.
Yes. It looks gay and colorful, and it's also delicious. So I'm gonna go eat this now, not gonna lie. But I hope you enjoyed watching me make this this delicious cake, which is a family recipe. And if you decide to make it yourself, let me know. I'm gonna go eat this now. Bye. Happy LGBT plus Pride Month, everybody.